Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vaughnster vlog, and welcome to another baby step on our way to 10K a day. I actually have my BitFit charged today, so I'm going to be keeping track of my steps. If y'all are following along with me and have a pedometer of sorts of your own, I would love to hear about how many steps that you got. We're going to be starting off here in a basic march. Thank you for joining me today for another day. I'll be in my workout, buddy. Kind of excited. This is our third 35-minute segment, so that's pretty exciting. I kind of can't believe that I'm doing this at all. Like, that's really exciting too. It's a beautiful sunny day. Kind of cold, kind of windy, but that's all right. Let's breathe. And down, 2, 3, 4, breathe. I try to pair my breath with my movement, and I really want to keep my breath going through this workout because I find myself holding my breath quite a bit. Keep this moving, and we're going to engage through our core, stay nice and upright, and let's tap to the front. Just tapping our foot out. This is it from the side. Well, good morning, turtles. They just swimming. Remembering to breathe. Just getting that little foot reaching out. There we go. And from here, let's add in, as the foot comes out, I'm pressing my arms up. With a shoulder press. And you could be holding water bottles or very light, like wrist weights or dumbbells, whatever you like. Let's come now into a side tap. And every day, now that we're into what I feel like is a pretty long time for doing cardio, at least for me, I try to remind myself to bring it if I've got it, but pace myself. So trying to find that balance. I don't really know what I'm doing with my arms. I'm just swinging them a bunch. So let's go ahead and do a tricep curl or a tricep extension. Stepping out to the side, hinging our arms at the elbow, keeping the upper arms stable. And my palms are facing the back of the room. Keep going. And now from here, we're going to be doing a tap back. And if at any point with any of the movements that you're not digging it, just march in place. This is it from the side. And also, it is perfectly good and acceptable and recommended, and it's 100% great. If you want to go back and do a previous workout, like if the music isn't digging it or you're not liking the movements, so long, my hope is that by doing, let's add a forward push, so we tap back and push our arms forward. My hope is that by providing 7 different 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute, so on, workouts, that you can find the one that you like best and maybe make your own playlist for, the ones that you liked the music the most or you liked the movement the most. And that way you've got your favorites that you can fall back to for, a kind of a reward day for if you're just not feeling like it, or planning for me, having a plan. Let's march in place. Having a plan in place to what am I going to do on the days that I don't feel like it? Because not showing up is not an option for me. So for me, my fallback plan is to just always go back to one of the 5-minute baby steps and just do that and just show up, stay in the habit, because so long as we keep that habit of showing up consistent, we will get results. They may not be as fast as what, we want. Let's make our arms a little bigger. But it's so much better, miles and miles beyond just not. Getting my body involved. Instead, I catch myself kind of lumbering, doing a little bit of I'm gonna try to keep things a little tighter in this march, engage my core more. Let's come now into a side step. I'll pull my pants up a little more. And this could be a much smaller movement too, or you can make it quite big, and we can move it forward and back. I'm going to keep it in place here for now in the next round. Starting here, let's move it forward and back. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, forward, 2, 3, 4. And if you want, you can layer your arms in with it. I kind of lose track of my feet, but just practicing. I'm not an innately graceful person, and I still feel very, very clumsy. So I like to practice things that are hard for me. Okay, from here, let's come on back to where kind of in the center of our space, and we're gonna do a V step with a right leg lead. There we go. Right leg lead. Step, step, in, out, out, in. And you can stay here, or you can bring it down a little deeper. And I'm gonna add bright arms. Keep this going. I like to come into that squat there in the front. Right on, and let's come now into just a march for a moment. We're gonna do a double side step. Let's step together, step together, step together, step together. And now you can stay here if you like, but in our next round, we're gonna add a knee lift. So what that'll look like is step together, step, knee, step together, step, knee. Remember to breathe. And I'm on a quest to regulate my blood sugar. There we go. And now let's come back into center on our mat and V-step with a left lead. And so I've been doing just additional little 5-minute marches after our meals. So let's keep that V-step going in a hopes to be like, kind of regulate. I'm learning things on the internet, and I don't necessarily always know what's viable. Let's add our bright arms. But more movement, as long as I'm not like overtraining, which I don't think I am at risk of at this time, but listen to my body when it whispers so I don't have to hear it scream. And just trying it out. It's like, okay, well, this seems like a no cost, low effort way of fitting in more steps and hopefully helping digestion and hopefully keeping my blood sugar from spiking. Okay, from here, we are gonna do just a side step. More of that forward and back, side step. And so I've been tracking my fasting blood sugar whenever I wake up in the mornings. And it's still kind of in that pre-diabetic zone. It's a little higher than I'd like it to be, but considering, and again, I've mentioned this before, but we're gonna keep this step touch going. Not a medical professional, not a medical anything, but my BMI, which I know is not the end-all be-all of, rulers for measuring our health against, but it is a tool that I like to utilize. Just to be familiar with whenever I'm reading articles and they're talking about correlation and comorbidities and things, that since my BMI is so high, my insulin sensitivity is likely up there. So I'm trying to keep an eye on it. There we go. Let's come now into a knee up. But more than anything, I'm just trying to be sensible about, what I'm doing and consistent more than anything. So it's like anything that seems extreme, like don't do anything but drink apple cider vinegar with maple syrup in it. And I'm like, that doesn't sound like, let's get our arms pulling down. That doesn't sound like something that's gonna do me any good in the long term, But I do like to take a little bit of apple cider vinegar and a shot of water in the mornings just to try to get to where I can drink it without gagging. But that's so yucky. But I'm a big baby, so that's fine. Keep going. There we go. And now let's get our feet under us with a march. I'm gonna keep my right leg kind of just stepping where it is, but I'm gonna step my left leg forward and then back and forward and back. And you can get nice and dancy with this if you want. Just making my arms a little bigger and getting my hips involved. And we're gonna keep this going, and then we're gonna swap sides. I'm already sweating, that's good. Let's come back to that march. And nope. Left leg's down, right leg forward and back. There we go. Sorry. Oh, this stuff is easier said than done, though sometimes it's hard to say it too. Just getting our footwork going first. Don't feel like you have to layer a bunch of anything on. There we go. And now we can get a little bit more of a bumpy hip, or we can just stay here. Just experiment, dance around a little, find what feels good. Okay, from here, let's march. And keeping our upper body upright, let's just bring our heel up to our hand, if you can. It might be kind of down low and you're not quite able to reach, but keep trying. And I find if I focus on having it be a knee lift and then bringing my heel to my hand, let's get our arms up and add in just some wavy arms, or you could be that's okay too, but I like to be silly. Silliness brightens up my whole day and costs me nothing. It's just fun for free. So I'm here for my daily mood lift. All right, we're gonna keep this going but behind. So we're here, and let's, it's kind of that hamstring curl movement, but just reaching and touching our feet. And sometimes I miss, and that's okay, but it's fun to try something different. And now we're gonna keep this going, but add in some silly arms. And it doesn't matter if you miss every stinking one. If you're having fun and you're moving, I was doing things in my brain that I don't believe money can buy, not in my budget, that's for sure. But I'm just having a good time. And I want to steep myself in this feeling of just being in the present, being in the now. All right, on, okay. We're gonna do that step together. Breathing. I don't have any water today, but I do have some room temperature coffee. Keep that step together going. And let's put our arms out in front of us and row back. Elbows high, getting into those shoulder blades. And you could be much slower. Go at your pace, y'all. I like the music today. It's a little faster than what I normally would like, but it's making me go faster too. All right, let's kick out to the front. And you can go however low or high as you like. I like to be kind of floppy-footed sometimes, but again, just having fun. Let's keep this kick going. Maybe a little tighter, maybe a little higher, and add in a bicep curl. My hair's in my face. And I'm gonna try something today in our outro that my husband Wendy had suggested yesterday, because he's been going through these baby steps with me. He's my first wave of experimental guinea pig. There we go. Let's march in place. And he was like, what if during the outro when you're talking, you also had, like, you had that in a like little side corner, but you also had you kind of leading non-verbally through stretches. And I was like, okay, because I love that idea. It doesn't add any length to our like actual workout. And well, I'm gonna try it today. All right, let's keep this march going, but with bigger arms. Y'all, I'm so excited. I can't believe we're doing this. This is so cool. 35 minutes from 5. From nothing is what I was doing before I even started these baby steps. That is tremendous. Oh my goodness. And I was here feeling all bad on myself because yesterday, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I ate double portions of green bean casserole because I didn't want it to go bad and it was getting old. All right, from here, let's do that side leg lift. And you can do that 1, 2, 3 lift, 1, 2, 3 lift if you want, but I'm gonna be here on the beat just because I want to try to see what I can do. But oh, I gave myself such a tummy ache yesterday, and that's the first time in like 2 months that I've basically just gorged. But oh my god, it was in my calorie budget, but I should have listened to my body. All right, from here we're gonna keep these side leg lifts going, and we're gonna do a lateral raise. And so I journaled about it, and I was like, I'm not gonna be hard on myself because one day of overeating is not gonna undo 2 months of effort and consistency. The whole point is to come back to that consistency. Whoo-wee. Keep going, y'all. We're doing the shit out of this. Look at us go. Oh, there we go. Let's march. But, so yeah, it feels really good. And I was kind of bummed this morning because I was up a pound, and I was like, you know, I have these ideas in my head of how I want to, you know, what kind of results I want to be getting. And I'm like, girl, cut yourself a break. Just keep at it. You're doing phenomenal. Just shut up and have fun. Like, it's sometimes how I have to be like, can you just stop trying to find things to fret about so we can enjoy ourselves? I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Cool. Let's make those arms a little bigger. And so, and I never say shut up to be like rude, but it's just like, shut up, you know, kind of playful. Because otherwise I'm like, oh, that's so rude. Keeping it, catching myself going back to my waddle, so I'm gonna make it fitter for a sec. All right, y'all, grab your butts, because here we go. Back leg lift. And I'm just getting like my fingertips on there to see how my glutes are engaging. And you can even feel like your upper thigh, or maybe your lower back. Just feeling and connecting, it helps me to be like, oh, so that's what's happening there. Trying to get that mind-body connection. Okay, so from here, we're gonna keep this back leg lift going, and I'm gonna alternate reaching for just to work on building that balance. Keeping that leg lift going. Whoo-wee. March in place. Whew. Whoo-wee. Let's keep going. Okay, this is actually a great opportunity. Keep marching, y'all. To drink some water disguised as coffee. And oh my gosh, okay, so yesterday, some young ladies came and like, we're gonna knock on the door to, I don't know if they were selling something or what, but let's make our arms a little bigger. Man, y'all, whenever I sat down after our workout and I looked around my house and I was like, I'd have been mortified because they looked so like tidy and professional, and I just feel like a filthy little trash gremlin living in my hoarder house. It's come leaps and bounds. But I hadn't vacuumed in like long enough that it needed vacuumed like bad. And so my husband helped me. We cleaned the whole downstairs. I started getting my spot tidier. Let's come into a hamstring curl. And oh my gosh, already I feel like I'm managing my momentum forward into, you know, cleaning up my piles and the things that stress me out, and just getting things put into where they go. And if they don't have a spot, we find a spot. Or like I'm putting a whole lot of stuff into our crap boxes that we're gonna put up on our website, which is just like bead mixes that it's like, I cannot, this has been on my desk for 6 months and I have not sorted it. It needs to find a new home. All right, so from here, let's keep that hamstring curl going, and we're gonna reach forward. And as we curl, we pull back into a low row. Still moving through those shoulders. And so it's just, but no, oh my God, y'all, the reason I brought this up is, first off, shame can't grow when you shine a light on it. And so I'm gonna be honest, it's like my house is filthy, and that's fine because I can clean it. But what really blew me away is, y'all, we were able to clean the whole downstairs. Like I deep cleaned the laundry room and the bath and like wiped down the washing machine and, you know, all this stuff. And I wasn't dying from being tired the way, like that's never happened. And my husband, he was there keeping pace with me, and I'm just so proud of us that we've been doing, you know, taking care of ourselves. And I'm proud of y'all for being here, taking care of yourself too. And I'd love to hear from you about, have you seen any changes in your day-to-day life so far? Let's make those arms a little bigger. And because I think those non-scale victories, those quality of life improvements are like worth their weight in gold. Like, that's the biggest reward to me, is being able to live my life the way I want without it costing me, making me feel like it took something out of me to do it, I want cleaning my house to be easy. Let's get those knees up, because I love having a clean home, and it's something. I've never been a good housekeeper, y'all. So I've been watching these YouTube videos. Oh, I think one of them is With Love, Christine with Love. I don't know, but she's beautiful. And it's just, it really, like, I love watching her videos, and she really got me in the mood to clean my house. So I'm excited about that. Let's keep those knee ups going and add in some figure 8 arms, and let's bring it, y'all. Sorry, I know that my boobs jiggle and that makes the microphone make noises, but that's just physics, baby. Keep that core engaged. Keep going. Whew, right on, you guys. We're gonna come right off into a staggered stance. You know it's coming. Jab, cross, step, step. Jab, cross, step, step. Jab, cross, step, step. Now we can try something. You can stay right here, or we can go knee up, cross, and knee. And I want to try something. You stay here with the knee. I don't know if this is gonna work. Knee and kick, and jab, cross, knee, kick. Nah, not today. It throws the beat off. Jab, cross, step, knee. Jab, cross, step, knee. But I do think I'd like to find a way to bring that in to the fold. All right, let's come now into a grapevine. Step behind, step together, step behind, step together. Let's be nice and slow and deliberate with our foot placement. And you can stay right here, getting your feet in under you. Or I'm gonna try going a little faster, and we're gonna bring that foot in front. So it's gonna go step behind, step in front, step together, step behind, step in front, step together. Now I'm gonna keep it slow. In today's episode of Try to Not Trip on Our Own Feet, step behind, step in front, step together, step behind, step in front, step together, step behind, step in front, step together. All right, y'all. Jab crosses, staggered stance, left leg forward. Let's go. Jab, cross, step, step. Jab, cross, step, step. Jab, cross, step, step. Jab, cross, step, step. Let's add in that knee. If and you want to, jab, cross, and knee. Jab, cross, and knee. Jab, cross, step, knee. Jab, cross, step, knee. And Amber's still doing good. She seems to be, at least. Keep going. There we go. Okay. Let's do a wide march and bring it into this step tap. And let's do a low W cartwheel arms. Just getting a feel through our core, and we can come down quite low. But we're gonna save that for the next round. So let's just stay here, warming up those obliques. And now let's see what we can bring for this round. Come in nice and deep, and you can bring those hands up. Trying to stay within a range of motion that's in control and staying in control of my breath. Keep going. Let's march. So we're gonna march right here, and then we're gonna do kind of where we're gonna kick forward, back, kick, step, forward, step, step, back. But let's keep marching for now. So I'm gonna be moving my right leg, stabilizing with my left. So kick, step, step, kick, step, step, kick, step, step, kick, step, step. Keep going. Keep going. Kick, step, step, kick, step, step, kick, step, step, kick, step, step. Let's march in place and bring it to a step together into those skaters. So we'll step our foot behind and let our hands follow. Staying connected with our breath. I'm good and sweaty, but that's okay. Sweating's good for me, I think. So let's reach forward and pull back a little harder. Add some more intensity. Keep that breath going, that core engaged. And now we're gonna be doing that kick on the other side, y'all. So we're gonna start off with just a march in place. March in place. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. I love these baby steps because with having y'all follow along with me, I feel like we're building on the previous exercises together and not just like, I couldn't have done this all these weeks ago, 7 weeks ago at this point. That's pretty cool. All right, grounding through our right leg. We're gonna kick, step, step, kick, step, step. And it might be down here for you, just till you get your feet under you. Kick, step, step, kick, step, step, kick, step, step, kick, step, step. Keeping our core engaged, especially on that going back. I like to keep my tummy pulled in like a corset of armor, just protecting my spine. All right, let's do a step touch right here and do reach overs, y'all. We are in our cool down. So just move because it's fun. Exercise is a celebration of what our bodies can do and a real treat for our body, really, as far as keeping ourselves happy, healthy hamsters. Let's move this forward and back if you have the space. And we can make it a little more of a step touch too. I love that because it stretches all through my side body. But exercise is not a punishment or a means of burning off what we've eaten. It's a way of keeping ourselves, just keeping ourselves the same way that I try to keep my house, I try to keep myself. All right, let's come into a reach across. Doesn't gotta be perfect. I just don't wanna be miserable in it. And sometimes I have to kind of do a little bit of self-parenting and have that kind of patience, you know, that a mother's patience with myself, because I deserve that kindness too. And instead of scolding myself for needing help, I just help myself. Like, shoot, or being a better friend, or, you know, however you want to look at it. If this is helpful to you, take care of yourself the way that you'd take care of somebody you loved. And sometimes that means telling myself no, or telling myself to do the hard thing because I know it's good for me. Y'all, we freaking did it. Let's march. Boom, 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 boom. I'm so proud of us. I can't help but dance. Where are we at? Yeah, our time is right. Now let's do our breath arms. And I'm fixing to go into our cool down, but outro Vaughn is going to be talking in the corner. Keep these breath arms going. Before we go, I'm gonna let y'all know how many steps I got too. Let's see, that is 3,325 steps, y'all. We are a third of the way to our goal. Take it out, Vaughn. Hey y'all, thank you so much for being my workout buddy today. I've had a fantastic time. Like, oh my God, I can't believe how many steps we got, how, like, just everything. I feel so good today. Let me know how you're doing down in the comments. And speaking of which, we do have our question of the day. It's the pinned comment down below, and that's one of the journaling questions that I had asked myself to try to kind of figure out how I want to get from point A to point B, and all the ups and downs and obstacles that are going to be in the way, and side quests and adventures. This isn't just work, you guys. We get to generate the joy of it within ourselves and bring that into our day. Like, I think that's a superpower that a lot of folks think they don't have, but it's worth trying and seeing if it works. So I've been relentlessly optimistic. And that's my favorite way of being, but everybody's different. So just find what's sparking in you. It could be spite. It could be, I don't know, all sorts of things. Let me know what sparks you down in the comments, in addition to today's question of the day. So if you want to participate in that, you can feel free to comment down below to keep that conversation going, or you can just food for thought. So I will see y'all tomorrow though, you guys. Thank you so much again for being here. And until next time, keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye.